Hi, my name is Sonia. This is Sonia's She Shed Sensations, and I'm going to show you how to fix this really cute little EEK sign that I did get from Dollar Tree. I went ahead and spray painted it purple. I used a Rustoleum. This was the gloss that I used. You could use gloss or matte, either one. It doesn't really matter, but it's gloss and in the color of Grape. And you have to let it dry for a little bit. And it should be dry enough now. So we're going to just jazz this up a little bit. I have some apple barrel paint. Lime green is the color. And we're going to take this. And I'm also going to use one of these foam brushes. I'm just going to use the wooden end of it to help me to make the little polka dots. So here we go. Let's go ahead and make some polka dots. I'm going to pour a little bit of it out here so that it's easier for me to grab with the bottom of this little handle here. And I don't really want the polka dots to be perfectly round. They can be a little messy, and we're just going to haphazardly kind of just go and make some little dots. And as long as you get plenty of it on your whatever you decide to use, you can use the bottom of a paintbrush. If you want, you can use an eraser from a pencil, or you can find a sponge that would work just as well. And we're just going to jazz this up, putting these in different spots. Sometimes it's fun to just kind of play around with something like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be something that you are enjoying doing. And if you do happen to make a mistake, this is apple barrel paint. It is very, very forgiving. And you can always clean it off and start again if you needed to. Now this will take a little bit of time for it to dry. I do have my heat tool over here that I will be using to dry this with. The heat tool, you can find it on Amazon. I believe that you can find little heat tools at most any places that sells crafting supplies. Isn't this just looking so cute, y'all? I love this purple color with this green. It's just making this look so cute. I love it. Going back over here where it didn't cover really well the first time. The same thing with this one. And I'm not wanting to go in a straight line because I really want it to be kind of whimsical looking. Add a little more there. Hope you guys are enjoying this. This is really neat seeing these two colors together. Again, this was the lime green from Apple Barrel Paint and spray painted first with the Grape from Rustoleum. Now I'm just going to use my heat tool, and I don't want to get the heat really close to it. Oh, look how cute this is looking. Isn't that looking so cute? Y'all, I love it. But you don't want to get the heat really, really close whenever you're drying this, because this paint is a little bit raised. So it'll bubble up if you get it too awfully close. I just want it back just a little ways. It does take a little bit of time for the paint to dry really, really well. Again, I don't want to get it right on top of it, but I am trying to get it to hurry up and paint. I'm sorry, hurry up and dry. I've already painted it. And this is actually my very first video on YouTube, so I hope that you guys will ring that bell and subscribe to my channel. Again, my name is Sonia with Sonia's She Shed Sensations. You can find me on YouTube and on Facebook. There we go. I'm starting to see it get a little bit dry now. You don't want, if you see it where it might start to bubble, you don't want to leave the heat there for very long. Because if you pop those little bubbles, those little air bubbles, then it will smear your paint. Okay, look at this. Isn't this just so cute? I absolutely love these two colors together. Isn't that just adorable? I love it. Okay, so now we're going to set this to the side. You could put this on a bow, but I'm actually going to be putting this on, I mean, you could put it on a wreath if you wanted to, but I'm going to be putting it, just hanging it like it is. I think it's really, really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this paint here so I don't get it all over me, because I am kind of famous for doing that. So I'm just going to get rid of that little bit right there and set that out of the way. So now I'm going to take some ribbon that I have, and I absolutely love rickrack. I love my rickrack. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and this is pretty much the same color as the lime green, and we also have some purple, and then we also have some smaller ribbon. It's 3/8 inch ribbon, and this is also from Hobby Lobby. So we're going to make just a little simple messy bow here. We're just going to take this, and I'm going to keep these greens kind of together like that. Just kind of cross them over a little bit. And then I'm going to take my piece of twine, and I'm just going to put it over the center right here. And I'm going to take it around to the back, holding on to both ends of the twine. I'm going to hold it over and just kind of flip these over and tie it. I'm going to tie it kind of tight. And we're just making a cute little whimsical craft. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this off with my scissors. And then this piece right here, I'm going to take it so that my jute twine doesn't show. I'm going to take this and I'm going to wrap it around the center, going to the back once again, and I'm just going to tie this over that so that the jute doesn't show. Just want the ribbon to show and not the jute. Before I pull it very tight, I'm going to turn it back over and make sure it's where I need it, and it is. It covered the jute very well. So now I'm going to give it a good tug, pulling it tight, and then go ahead and tie it one more time. Now, you can cut that off if you want to, or you can leave it as it is. So, here we have a little messy bow right here. Pulling that tight. Now, let's take our little EEK sign right here and grab my glue gun. I may need to put a new glue stick in. When I put a glue stick in, I get the tip, I use just the tip of my glue gun, and I heat up the next glue stick just a little bit. I don't put more glue on it because that can actually gum up your glue gun. I actually had a hair on there. So I just kind of put a tip on it just to warm it up a little bit. And then I go ahead and I stick it in and thread it. So let's see where we want to place this on our EEK sign. We have a little hanger already attached. It came with a hanger and it got spray painted purple also. So we kind of want to maybe put it over here in the corner and let it kind of hang down. I'm not sure that this is actually completely dry yet. Make sure this is dry. Also, what I could do is I could take a popsicle stick and put it right there and then put the bow on it, which I think that's what we will do. Just gonna cut a little piece off here. This is just a little trick that I use whenever I have a craft that I want to put a bow on, but I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up the craft. I want it to be able to see all of it. So I want to be able to see all of this. So we're just going to use the glue gun right here. Just put a little dab of glue on it. And then we will just put this paint stick right there over it. Hold it for a few seconds. There we go. Oops, I got my finger in that one. That's okay, that's an easy touch up. Right like so. I may not have enough paint on my, there we go. Easy to touch up. All you have to do is just add a little more paint to it. Okay, so now we have our craft stick right here. Now we're going to take our little whimsical bow and it's going to go right here on the top. I may actually have that stick up just a little bit high. So all I have to do is clip that down a little bit. Again, I'm using my Fiskars. Go. And you could always paint this if you wanted to. So I think I'm gonna put that like this so that once the paint is completely dry, that will cover all of that. Come down really cute. So here is a cute little EEK sign. And you can always trim up the edges if you want to, like here where it's coming down a little bit, you always trim it up. There is a cute little EEK sign. I hope that you enjoyed this craft and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel. Again, this is Sonia with Sonia's She Shed Sensations and thank you so much for watching.